Rahim is not yet entered. Okay, we'll start. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
أهلا وسهلا. طيب. So we said for نحن dual دخلنا المسجد دخلنا المدرسة. All right. For عبد الرحيم is there. ما شاء الله. أهلا وسهلا ما شاء الله بارك الله فيكم. Okay, let's proceed. So دخلنا and for that is for masculine. For feminine, okay, for feminine that is also دخلنا. Sorry, دخلنا the same. Observe for the first person is very easy. Masculine and feminine the same. For the singular two. Masculine and feminine. For the dual, na and na. The same, right? Dakhalna. Okay. Now, please focus. First person. First person singular, masculine and feminine, dakhal two. Two in the end. First person dual, masculine and feminine, dakhalna. The same. Okay. Focus on this. It will be very easy. Also, for the first person, plural, that is also dakhalna, the same as the dual form. Dual form and plural form for the first person, past tense, dukhulun will be the same as dakhalna. Dakhalna. That is plural, right? Masculine, plural. Feminine, plural. Nahnu, dakhalna. And also for the dual, masculine dual, feminine dual, nahnu, dakhalna. Is that clear? Inshallah clear, huh?
Clear.
Barakallahu fikum.
Same for dual and plural, dakhalna, everywhere.
Yes, very good. So that's why I give you automatically, because that is will be very easy for you to remember, very easy for you to memorize. Okay, now second person dual. Let us go back to the dual form. If the first person for the second person singular, anta dakhalta, anti dakhalti. For antuma, take this tuma. Take tuma. Connect it here. Sorry. Ta, damma, mim, fatha, and alif. Tuma. Dakhal, tuma. Dakhal, tuma. Okay, so very easy. Very easy. So just take from antuma, from ta to ma, and connect to dakhal. So you say antuma dakhaltuma. Antuma dakhaltuma. That is for the masculine dual. So if for masculine dual antuma dakhaltuma, of course for the feminine dual will be the same, tuma, dakhaltuma. Antuma dakhaltuma. Anta Abdul Rahim wa anta Muhammad wa antuma dakhaltuma. Okay? Okay. Then let us say anti Aisha wa anti Maryam wa antuma dakhaltuma. The same. The same. No difference at all. So clear, right? Clear. Now, here. This one is third person, right? Third person. Okay. Before going to the third person, I don't want to what do you call this? To scramble your mind. I don't want to scramble things in your head, because when we go here, that will be a bit some kind of difference from the first person and second person pattern. Okay. Now, let us focus first in the second person, dual to plural. Dual to plural, because a bit similar, little bit similar from the first person, very easy for you to remember. Okay, look at here again. Antuma, I said take from tuma, connect to dakhal, dakhal tuma. Sharib, sharib tuma. Okay. Akal, akal tuma. So like that. So just taking tuma. Okay, for the dual. Let us see the dual, right? Let us see the plural. Let us see the plural. Now, what I said a while ago, for the second person, take from tu, from ta, right? Tuma. So for the plural, take tum. For the masculine, and tunna for the feminine. So let us say, let us see here. So this is antum. So we said take tum, ta, dhamma, then mim, sukun, dakhal tum, antum, dakhal tum. Second person, you, plural, masculine, antum, many of you. Anta Abdurrahim, wa anta anta Muhammad, wa anta Rihan, wa antum dakhaltum, wa antum dakhaltumul markaza. Okay, you entered the center. Like for example, city center, like for example. Okay, Al-Madinat Al-Markaziyya. Antum, ahlan wa sahlan. Sorry, I have class. Barakallahu fiik. Siddiq, later inshallah. Sorry. All right. Antum dakhaltumul al-Madinat al-Markaziyata. Al-Madinata al-Markaziyata, city center. Okay. Now, so very easy. We said dakhaltum. Tum is just taken from the personal pronoun antum. So we say tum, dakhaltum. And then for the antunna, the same thing, just take tunna. So take tunna, ta, dhamma, tu, then nun, shadda, and fatha. Dakhaltunna. Antunna, dakhaltunna. Easy, right? So you, one second, okay? All right. Sorry for that. Okay. So now the second person for the dual and the plural, very easy for you to remember. Antuma dakhaltuma, antuma dakhaltuma, antum dakhaltum, antunna dakhaltunna. Now, please, if you have some clarifications before proceeding to the third person. We got already the first person, singular, dual, plural, and the second person, singular, dual, plural, and now proceeding to the third person. Before that, do you have any clarifications?
No, Sheikh. So my question is for the second person female,
Yes.
plural. We will speak like that. We will say antunna dakhaltunna.
Aha, excellent question. Very good question. Sorry, sir, Muhammad Hashim. Is my voice now clear? So Muhammad Hashim said, my voice is not clear. Please double check. Other brothers, my voice clear?
Yeah, it's clear for us.
Yes. Please check it
Yes, clear.
from your
Yes,
side.
no.
Very good. Okay, now it's clear. Very good. Barakallahu fikum. Okay, so now the question of Brother Rehan was, do we need to speak like this always? Like, for example, antunna dakhaltunna, that we always going to mention antunna when we are going to speak? That's excellent question. Now, if we already having the understanding of all of these things in Arabic conversation, now it is not necessary to mention antunna, antum, antuma, ana, nahnu, anta, anti, antuma, all of these personal pronouns, it is not necessary to mention. It is not necessary to mention. When you say the verb itself, the person who is Arab or the one who is in knowledge of Arabic, they will automatically understand. They will automatically understand what you are talking about. Okay? Whom you are pointing to. When I say, like, for example, dakhaltunna. So the one who is listening, they understood that you entered, group of female, you entered the class. Like, for example, MashaAllah, dakhaltunna al-madrasa. You entered the school. Antun. So without mentioning antunna, automatically when somebody will hear it, that means you are pointing to antunna. Like, for example, I will say, Ahla wa sahlan, assalamu alaikum, ya marhaban, dakhaltum al-madrasa. Dakhaltum al-madrasa. What I said, dakhaltum. When you hear dakhaltum, there is no other dakhaltum except for antum. Okay? So when I say, without mentioning nahnu, ta'alaw nahnu, I will not mention nahnu, ta'alaw. Then we entered. Dakhalna al-ghurfata. Dakhalna al-ghurfata. We entered the room. We entered the room. So I just said dakhalna. I didn't say nahnu. But because of we said dakhalna, there is no other dakhalna except for nahnu. And that will be for plural or dual. We even without mentioning nahnu, that will be automatically understood that the one who entered are nahnu. Nahnu. Okay, so Rehan.
Yeah,
Clear?
okay. So there is no reason for using any personal pronoun at all while saying this. Like, I was thinking we have to generalize saying anta dakhaltuma or anta
Anta dakhalta. Anta dakhalta. Anti dakhalti. Excellent. This is the answer, Sir Rehan. In Arabic language, in the language of the Arabs, the classical, the Fusha, okay? The Fusha Arabic I'm talking about, the Arabic of the Quran. When we say, Anta ya akhi dakhalta, Anta dakhalta, the grammar in Arabic, that is what we call litakid. Litakid, and that is still correct grammar. Litakid, that means to make sure that you are pointing to that person. Anta, 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 dakhalta. Okay? Or antuma, antuma. You know, antum, تعرفون antuma, antuma dakhaltuma. The way how we talk, we are doing the conversation, like, for example. Okay? أنا أقصد أنتما. أنا أقصدكما أنكما أنتما أنتما دخلتما. I'm giving the sentence, in the sentence, I am emphasizing that I am pointing to you, both of you, antuma. Like, for example, I want to emphasize. So by uttering the personal pronouns separately, Antuma, antum, antunna, that is to emphasize that you are pointing particularly to that group of personal pronouns. All right. Antuma or anta or anti or nahnu, you are just emphasizing. And that is correct grammar in Arabic. That is correct grammar in Arabic. So, but it is not necessary to emphasize like that. When I say antuma dakhaltuma, you emphasize it. That is very correct. And when you say ana a'rif dakhaltuma, ana a'rif, I know dakhaltuma, you both entered. In that sentence, that is already understandable that the one who entered is antuma. Okay, but when I say ana a'rif annakuma, annakuma, indeed that you both, antuma, then I added another antuma dakhaltuma, you both, you entered, and that is also correct. So in this point that you are existing and emphasizing that you both really entered, that is the meaning of that. Okay, sir?
Okay, okay. Jazakallah khair.
Excellent question. MashaAllah. Barakallahu fiqh. Now, let us proceed to the third person, masculine and feminine, dual. Okay. Masculine and feminine, letter D, dual. Still dakhal. What I'm going to add here? What I'm going to add here for the masculine dual? Do you remember, not in this class, in a different class, I explained about the 5 particular verbs in Arabic, al-af'al al-khamsa, al-af'al al-khamsa, and we have that what we call alif al-ithnain, alif al-ithnain, alif al-ithnain, alif to identify dual form. Okay, alif for dual, that is alif al-ithnain. So in this case, dakhal, I will just add fatha in lam, dakhala, and then the alif al-ithnain, alif. All right, dakhala, dakhala. I didn't mention huma. When, like for example, Sir Rehan, he said to me, Ya akhi Mahmoud, dakhala. As long as he already pointing to the 2 persons, third person, okay, I had already the idea of that. Sir Rehan is talking about the 2 persons, past tense, past tense and third person. Then I will understand it. Okay, when he said, like for example, I will ask Sir Rehan, Ya akhi Rehan, my brother Rehan, aina huma? Aina huma, where are they? Both of them. Huma, this one. Aina huma, aina, where? Huma, them, both of them. Aina huma. The right hand will answer, huma, dakhala, they entered. And even if he will not mention huma, he just said, dakhala, I already understood that they both entered. Aina huma, where are they? Dakhala. Just answered. Dakhala. Ya akhi, my brother. Dakhala. They both entered. Understood. Okay? That is how easy to understand. Very good. Now, if for the masculine dual, just added alif in the end, okay? See this singular? Huwa dakhala. Then just added alif in the end. Dakhala. Just prolong. Dakhala, okay? For the feminine, you also put fatha on lam, but you need to add, remember the singular? There's ta in the end.
Yeah.
Great. Just put back the ta. Put back the ta. 1 second, I will arrange it. Just put back the ta in lam, okay? The lam here is became fatha, dakhala, then put back the ta, put fatha on ta, then remember again the alif al-ithnain. Alif al-ithnain, put the alif al-ithnain. Huma, Aisha wa Maryam dakhalata. هما عائشة ومريم دخلتا. أين الأختان? Where are the two sisters? Then you say, like for example, هما دخلتا. هما دخلتا. Don't say هما دخلا. هما دخلا for two men or one man and one woman. Two of them. هما دخلا also. And for the both women, we say دخلتا. هي singular, هي دخلت. Then for two, دخلت with fatha and alif. دخلتا. هما دخلتا. Okay? So that's why I said focus on second person, dual and plural, because it is very easy to remember, because just taking the end from ta, tuma and ta, tum. Okay? So now focus on here. We are done with masculine dual and feminine dual for the third person. So here now for the plural, we got already the al-mu'annath. Okay, this is the feminine. Feminine, dakhalna. So see the difference. For nahnu, dakhalna, there's alif in the end. If you remove this alif in the end, that will become dakhalna, and that is for hunna. That is for hunna. Okay. So if hunna dakhalna, for whom, plural, for plural, what do you call this? Masculine. For plural masculine, third person, how we say it in past tense for Arabic. Example, dakhal, that's dakhaltum for antum. Then here is the lam will be dhamma. Okay, dakhalu, the lam will be dhamma and removed. You replace with waw al jama'ah, plural waw, the waw and alif, the waw and alif. That is the plural form of the verb past tense for whom, dakhalu, dakhalu. I will ask, like for example, يا أخي عبد الرحيم, أين الرجال? أين الرجال? الرجال, the men, right? أين الرجال? Then عبد الرحيم will answer, دخلوا, دخلوا المركز أو دخلوا المدرسة. They entered the school. They entered, or they entered the car or the bus. دخل الحافلة أو دخل الباص. Arabic, they also use الحافلة for the bus, and they also use al-bas for the bus itself. Okay, so أين الرجال? Where are the men? دخلوا الباص, دخلوا الباص. So even without mentioning whom, just saying دخلوا, that is understandable, that the one who entered are third person plural masculine whom. Okay, the same thing if the group of third person plural whom, only one man and 1,000 or 1,000,000 of women, as long as there is one man, I will still use the dakhalu and I will not use the dakhalna. Okay, as long as in the group there is one man, two or even one man in the group, and the rest are women, I will still use for the masculine form, dakhalu. Why? Because if I use dakhalna, that means the man is excluded. The man is excluded, not belong to the group. I am only pointing to the group of women, no man at all. So in the Quran, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, amanu, see aman, amana, singular, amana, singular, amanu, nu, there is waw and alif at the end, plural, amanu. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say in the Quran, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, all you who believe, okay, the believers, amanu, who have believed, that means Allah talking about or pointing to the group of men, including women, including women. Okay, so that verb plural in the Quran, Allah pointing to the men, including the women. But if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will mention only specifically for the women, Allah will use the plural of the verb for women also. Okay, so that's a very clear example, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, do you have some clarifications?
No, Sheikh.
So that class now is very clear.
Yeah.
So inshallah, you see here the sound masculine plural, the sound feminine plural in Arabic, and we have the broken plural in Arabic. If you don't have yet the idea of this, inshallah, we are going to discuss also about this plurals in Arabic, because we have 3 kinds of plurals in Arabic that we are going to study in the future, inshallah. So now, we are done with the past tense, and this is the guidelines. Remember, all of the Arabic verbs, this will be already your guidelines. So look at always the suffixes, the end of the verbs, and this is also will be the end of the other verbs in Arabic, even if the letters of the verb will be added. Like for example, I woke up. In Arabic, I woke up from sleep. We called it al-istiqaz, waking up. So when I say I woke up, I say istayqaztu. So the letters of the verb added. Istayqaztu, istayqazta anta, istayqazti anti, istayqazat hiya, istayqazat. Okay, so the point is still always the suffixes that you can see in this lesson, the same suffixes that will be applied in other past tense of the Arabic. Okay, is that clear?
Sheikh, can you please just scroll down a little bit, like on this dual page?
Which
Dual.
one? Down?
Dual, yeah, just on top. I just want to say the dual.
All right, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you can take the screenshot.
Yeah, I'm taking this.
Barakallahu feek. Okay, now, so in the beginning of the class, we said we are going to discuss about the 2 terms, dukhulun, entering, and the opposite of dukhulun is exiting, khurujun, exiting. So now this khuruj, okay, taking from the from this basis, from these guidelines that we studied, you are going to change dakhal into khuruj. Okay, so this is your assignment. Try it for yourself. Try it for yourself, then you will see the difference or similarities, some kind of that. Okay, then next meeting, inshallah, we are going to discuss what you've done, what you how you did your assignment, inshallah. And this is already your guidelines. Okay, do you have some question of that?
No, Sheikh, everything is clear for me.
Everything is clear. No more question for the no need clue for the khurujun. Maybe you want some clue for the khurujun.
No, first we will try. If we make mistake, we'll ask for clue.
Inshallah. Okay, so anyway, we have the group, all right? When you start there, if you have some confusion, then you can just simply message in the group. Okay, then I will answer you in this group, inshallah, in the WhatsApp.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Wayakallah barak fikum. And after this, inshallah, we will proceed to the present tense if you like, okay? And
Inshallah.
if you have some clarifications after the class, suggestions, or additional some ideas to have more, our class will be effective, then you are free to message in the group, inshallah. Okay. Do you have some words to say before leaving?
Sheikh, you always ask us for your feedback, but what about our feedback? Like, do you want us to, be more proactive, or this is okay, or like, what is your feedback on us?
Okay, so maybe I will be giving feedback to you when we will start here. When you do your assignment, inshallah, then I will see from there. And hopefully also I'm hoping that you are going to give feedback for me also, how I handle the class, the lessons for you. If we need some adjustments, if we need to do more things for our materials, like for example, and some other things. So just tell me, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay. Now, Mar, Sir Muhammad Hashim.
It's all clear, Sheikh.
Barakallahu
Alhamdulillah.
fikum. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Hopefully my wordings in English will be clear from your understanding, from your hearing and understanding.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
clear.
that-
Great. Alhamdulillah. That's very important. How about my brother Abdurrahim?
Yes, Alhamdulillah, it's clear.
Clear, very good. Okay, so that's all for
How
today.
long did you take to learn Arabic at this level? Like, what would you know?
For myself, are you asking me how I learn it?
Yeah.
Actually, it will be different from your case, because when I studied especially the Arabic class, that's the Arabic subject, I was studying every day, 5 days in a week. I was studying 5 days in a week, and I studied actually 2 years.
Oh, mashallah.
2 years I studied actually. That's why. So hopefully, and from that experience of mine, I'm giving you a bit shortcut. So the very important thing here, if you are very fast in memorizing whatever I'm giving to you, it will be very easy for you, and you will only take short time in learning Arabic, inshallah. So because the way how I'm delivering you the lesson is some kind of shortcut,
Okay.
Okay. So no more for today. Alhamdulillah. Hopefully you learned something.
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Yes. Alhamdulillah.
شكرا جزيلا وبارك الله فيكم والله أعلم وسبحان الله وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.